Was Friday's massacre really something that can't be explained, or is it the all too predictable result of a society awash in firearms where there are more guns than people? Joining us live now from Washington is Congressman Jim Moran, a Democrat from Virginia. Sir, it's good to have you with us. And over the weekend, we learned a lot about the suspect. We've learned a lot today, especially in the images that have come out. Much of all of it does call into question his mental health. But folks want to know how we can keep guns out of the hands of such people. And here's what one Tea Party favorite had to say about that. Take a listen.
You simply can't keep these weapons out of the hands of sick, demented individuals that want to do harm. And when you try and do it, you restrict our freedoms.
So restrict our freedoms. Congressman, do you agree with that? I mean, as Americans, we all love our freedom, but does it mean that we have to accept senseless violence, the murder of 12 people sitting in a movie theater as its price?
My son went to the airing of Batman at midnight. Don't I have the freedom to believe that my son can go to a movie theater without a gunfire threatening his life? What are we going to do? Check everyone going into a movie theater for they have a metal detector now? It seems to me this is about freedom. It's the freedom to live securely and safely among our neighbors and friends and within an advanced society. It's just stunning to me, Thomas, that my colleagues are so soft on crime and domestic terrorism that they would allow, even after the shooting of our colleague Gabby Giffords, more than 60 multiple shootings since that crime occurred. And in fact, there tens of thousands of Americans have been murdered by firearms since the massacre at Virginia Tech. And it's all because basically, the legislative bodies around the country have been castrated by the NRA, politically castrated. That's what it's all about. They're intimidated,
Some people on the other side would argue the fact that maybe in an instance like this, if more people were armed, they could have done something.
Well, you know, Thomas, you're an intelligent individual, that's an insane illogical conclusion. The fact is that this shooter had a bulletproof vest. It was a dark theater. Do we really want people carrying firearms into a theater and having the gunfight at the OK Corral in a darkened movie theater? That would have caused even more deaths. That is not the answer, that everyone carry guns every place they go. Can't we be safe in our neighborhoods, at our movie theaters, in our restaurants? That's going in absolutely the wrong direction. I know the NRA likes that because they can sell more weapons. But at the very least, Thomas, we should restrict assault weapons. We used to. The NRA even accepted that until they realized they could get rid of it so easily. And we ought to close the gun show loophole, and we ought to restrict the accumulation of rounds of ammunition. I mean, 6,000 rounds of ammunition, really? And we shrug our shoulders? If this had been any kind of foreign agent, we'd send the Marine Corps after them. But here we shrug our shoulders and come up with all kinds of pious, remorseful rhetoric. We ought to do something, and we haven't done anything about this. And so I think to some extent we are complicit in these crimes if we don't stand up and speak out and act responsibly as a legislative body at all levels of government.
My thanks, Congressman Jim Moran. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.